Hi guys, how are you? So today I am going to be doing a video on my Wreck This Journal everywhere. And this is my first video on my Wreck This Journal everywhere. Yeah. And I'm sorry about my voice, I still kind of have a cold. And also if you hear a child in the background, I am babysitting right now. So Aiden is in my bedroom with me. Yay! Say hi! He's so sassy with all of these necklaces, like, so sassy. Say hi! That's all he can say, apparently. So the very first page I did was the title page and the page next to it, and of course I had to draw Peter Pan, because Peter Pan is my all-time favorite. So we have Peter Pan and washi tape, because this page couldn't be plain. The next page I decided to decorate was the page that says Dear Reader / User. And I decided to draw two of my favorite Disney princesses because they're shown reading in their movies. So we have Belle and Rapunzel sitting back to back reading books on a wall. And then next to it I just kind of like circled some of the words and drew hearts and put some glitter washi tape because I don't like plain pages. The next page I did was devise a way to carry the journal everywhere, and I drew a birthday bag, or a bag that one of my birthday gifts were in, because I had glued the handles to the book to carry it, but they were getting in the way of drawing, so I took them off, but when I'm done with the whole book, I'll glue them back on. But I had them glued, I don't know if you can tell, like there's some marks on the page. I had them glued to the insides of both of the covers, and then the book had little handles, but it was making it bumpy, so I'll glue them back on later. So the next page I did was make a mark every time you see a bird, and I started off by drawing Kevin from the movie Up on the page next to it. So as you can see, we have a Kevin. And then on the page that actually tells you to make a mark, I drew like the weird little birds that you draw when you're a kid, and they look like V's and W's and M's. While I was like running errands with my mom, when we were in the car, every time I saw a bird, I made a mark. So I saw a lot of birds. Never noticed how many birds there were until I had to do this page. This page said to collect numbers from the world here. So on the page next to it, I drew the Count from Sesame Street because I couldn't think of anything else dealing with numbers. And when I was a kid, I watched Sesame Street all the time. And the fact that I am a child care provider, I still happen to watch children's shows from time to time, so I drew the Count. And then on the page next to it, so far, I'm probably going to fill like all around him, and on the top of the page too. This is probably still a work in progress. But I have all kinds of numbers from receipts and yard sale price tags and magazines and things I've gotten in the mail. But it's all numbers that I've received from the world since I started this page. Now this page I actually did in the beginning of July when I was at camp with my family, and it's one of the choose your own wrecking method pages. And my family, when we're all together, we play a lot of card games and board games, and we always keep score because we're very competitive. And we were sitting outside wanting to play, but nobody had any paper, but I had my journal and a pen, so I kept score on this page. We played Funny or Die. Who won that one? Logan won that one. And then we played Dutch Blitz, which is my favorite card game / favorite game of all time. And who won that? Bobby! I was a loser that day. So on the page next to it, on the top of the page, I drew the Funny or Die logo and one of the funny chips and one of the die chips. And then under it I drew the little Amish kids on the package for Dutch Blitz. My brain doesn't want to think right now. But I have the girl saying, "A wonderful good game," and the boy is saying Dutch Blitz, because that's the name of the game. And if you don't know what Dutch Blitz is, it's a really fun game that originated in Pennsylvania, I think, which is where I live. And it's an Amish card game, because there's a lot of Amish people in Pennsylvania. But it's like the funnest, fastest card game you could ever play. Look it up, it's amazing. Then I did this page while I was at camp in August with my family, and it is the use this page for blades of grass that you find. So I taped in a fern and some pieces of grass that were in my yard at camp, and I drew a cute little field mouse on a mushroom, because there's mice at camp in the woods, and oh, and there's grass by the mushroom, I just realized. And then the first page I actually ever did in here was the collect names and autographs and other people's dreams here, and I did this in July when I was at camp, and then I added to it in August because there was other family members at camp that time. So I have my family members' autographs and stuff. Like, okay, my cousin Bobby wrote Fart Master because my cousin Bobby's gross and he farts a lot. Yeah. And, you know, just a whole bunch. My cousin Derek wrote America because he wrote that on 4th of July. And my sister Andrea wrote that tiny ants ate her toes because that was her dream the night before. She literally wrote her dream in there. Oh, and also on the cover, I've used like stud stickers and little gem stickers that I got at Dollar General, and I put them on here. So fancy! So that is everything that I have done in here so far, and if you want me to keep doing videos on my Wreck This Journal everywhere, let me know in the comments down below, and I definitely will. I need to start working in my other Wreck This Journal more often, and also Mess, and This Is Not a Book. Ugh. Which one would you guys like to see in a video next? I have so many of them, and I don't know which one to work in now, so let me know which one you guys miss. Thanks for watching. I love your beautiful faces, and I will see you next time. Bye!